Welcome to the Magic City. We're here at the Miami International Autodrome, the home of the Hard Rock Stadium, a multi-purpose sports and entertainment hub which has hosted Super Bowls, Baseball World Series, numerous rock concerts, and now, for the first time, Formula One. Well, it's certainly not sunny here in the Sunshine State. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 19 corners and 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium. But these conditions should prove especially difficult for all of our drivers today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Leclerc, George Russell and Perez, Gasly, Mick Schumacher, Joe and Esteban Ocon, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso, Valtteri Bottas and Magnussen, Albon, Vettel, Lance Stroll and Lando Norris. Latifi and Daniel Ricciardo fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? Well, it's not going to be plain sailing for our drivers today, although with the sky falling as it is, perhaps sailing isn't too far from the truth. Anthony Davidson, could be a wet one today. Great to have you with us. What are your thoughts?
It is a touch damp, isn't it? Well, as a driver, there are three big things to worry about when racing in these kind of conditions: standing water, tyre temperature and visibility. Judging distance to the cars around you is really tricky when you're driving through the vast amounts of spray that these wet weather Pirelli tyres kick up.
make a mistake, we could still regain the position. Verstappen's just put up the fastest lap of the race so far. Lap of the race. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 2.2 seconds. time penalty for that last incident, mate. Race over, take care of the car on the way in.
Off a great victory here today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack, and having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.